Good morning, all my Rabless Ramblers. I hope you're having a lovely festive holiday and we're looking forward to Christmas. Levi, mwah, Daddy loves you. I'm thinking about you always, little man, and I hope you have an amazing Christmas too. If you're new here, let me tell you what we do here, and if you've been here before, I'm sure you know the score. So we're back out on solo adventure number 19. We're going to call this one the Small Little Peak. I know, technical terms, but follow along and you'll keep up with me. First things first, I need to get this bag on, my poncho on and my gloves on because it's absolutely torrential out here. We also need to figure out how I'm going to use this microphone when I've got all this gear on because I've actually got no idea. I'm not actually sure if the poncho fits over the bag, to be honest with you. I've not tried yet. Right, I wonder if we can get this poncho on over the backpack before we get soaked. Let's just hope it fits. Bear in mind, this is the first time we've used this out on a trip. We've had it for a long time now. The only thing that's going to be difficult is getting it over the backpack. Hey, it wasn't as hard as I thought. Then all we need to do is put my hood up. Put my hat back on. Put this hood up. We should be good to go. I've no idea what the sound's going to be like with this, but I'll try and figure it out for you guys, don't you worry. So we are back, everyone. This is the Rabless Ramblers Christmas special. Unfortunately, we're back to the usual programming, going solo. So it's just me and you getting all cozy for Christmas this year. A little bit like last year, but a completely new location. Somewhere totally out of the way. As soon as we did a full Christmas dinner last year, I figured we're not doing that again. Same old thing. So I thought we'd try something different. But don't panic, I've still got something tasty and delicious in mind. But you'll have to hold on till the next part of the trip to see that. This is some hard going, I tell you. What's our favourite catchphrase? I am shattered. So the plan for this trip, it's a 2-night camp. The first night involves us climbing up to the top of a mountain, and hopefully, if we're lucky, very lucky, we get to watch the sunset. But seeing as the weather's like this, it's very unlikely because it's just so much cloud. And what sun, to be fair. But I've brought my original tent, the one I use all the time, the 3-season. I thought, after we stepped on that mountain one time, on the side of the mountain, wasn't quite at the peak, I reckon this tent can handle it. It might be a 3-season and not made for winter, but I reckon it can take it. So tonight we're getting to the top of this mountain by hook or by crook. Gonna pitch up, watch the sun go down. Whew. Like I say though, the plan is to watch the sunset, but it's very unlikely. But all we can do is keep our fingers crossed. I thought it was gonna rain. I didn't expect it to be like this. I bought some new gloves, right? Waterproof and stuff, and they are waterproof, don't get me wrong. But they're the worst thick gloves for trying to work with, trying to use a tripod and a camera. Awful. So for that reason, I'll definitely be sending these ones back. Unfortunately, at night 2 of our wild camping adventure, we need to hike back down the other side of this mountain, work our way through a forest and get to a loch where, yes, in my bag I've got all my kayaking equipment. I remembered everything this time. So yeah, we're gonna hike down tomorrow, get through the forest, get to the loch, either pitch up on the side of the loch or we'll kayak out and find somewhere better. Well, that's the plan for tonight and tomorrow. And then when we wake up the next day, it'll be Christmas morning. I hope you're all excited. I need to take this poncho off. It's starting to annoy me a little bit right now. I don't feel as restricted now. I've just noticed as well, there's no toggle on these gloves to connect them together. That's really annoying. Well, I guess they're going in there for now. Just look at this, man. Rabless Ramblers, we did it again. Stunning scenery. I'm so glad the rain stopped. So yes, it might be freezing temperatures, minus, whatever, gale force winds, hail, sleet, snow, but nothing's going to stop us from having our last kayak paddle of the year. I've remembered everything, like I said. Unlike last time, I've got my kayak shoes, my paddle, my life jacket, what else? My skeg, my boat, my pump, everything I need, literally everything. So we are getting out in that boat. Don't you worry about it. Well, the rain started to spit again a little bit. I just seen somebody walking down with the dogs as well. Two little fluffy things, they're cute. The guy said to me, oh, they're friendly. So I was like, all right. So I gave him a little stroke. The dog's just gone and shook all his water all over me. I'm just like, oh, thanks for the gift. Oh, dearie me. Oh, this is a hard slog, I tell you. As far as food goes for tonight, nothing fancy, you know me. Rabless Ramblers meals. Couple of hot chocolates. Got my secret ingredient for the hot chocolate too. Sophie and Mark, if you're out there watching, I know you know the secret ingredient. Everyone else, shh, for me to know and for you to never find out. Man, I'm knackered. If you can see that loch down at the bottom, that's near where we started. Then we've got to hike up to the top of this mountain, down the other side, and that's where we're doing the kayaking. Tomorrow though, not tonight. Tonight we're camping on the top of a mountain. If we can make it in one piece. Levi, I hope you honestly have an amazing Christmas. I hope Santa brings you all the presents you could ever imagine. It's sad that I can't be with you to celebrate. I really wish I could be, but I'm thinking about you always. You're always in my heart, little man. Mwah! Daddy loves you. Here we go, people. We're starting to get up into the mountains now. Onward bound. So this new camera that I'm using, I've got 2 batteries with it. One's plugged into it right now, and I've got a spare in my backpack. But the one that's plugged into it right now is down to 27%. Oh, so it doesn't last very long. Oh, my poor legs. So at some point soon, I think I'm gonna have to stop and switch out these batteries. Otherwise, we're gonna run out of video footage and you'll just see me at the top of the mountain and you'll be like, hey, wait a minute, how did you get up there? I thought I'd stop for a sec, grab my breath, do a little 360 with you all, so you can see where I'm at so far. Just up, up, up and up. I've got to keep going up there. I think it's actually the very top of there that we're getting to, but we'll see, I'm not sure. I know there's a couple of paths that I've got to take or decide which route I'm going to take, so we'll figure it out when we get there. This is what it's all about, people. Fresh air, beautiful views, adventures galore. I tell you what, people, whew, I am shattered. I'm gonna have to take this bag off for a minute, grab a drink, switch these batteries around, and stick the other one on charge as well whilst we're using the other one. But yeah, I need a drink, I need to get the bag off. I just stopped to take a break for 5 minutes. Then I turned around and I was like, geez Louise. So we're here, we still have to get to the top. So we still need to get to the top up there. So this should be fun. Right in front of me is the steepest climb of steps I've ever seen in my life. Like, I'll show you, but I don't think it'll come through on camera. So I don't know if this is gonna come through. But we've got to go all the way up, and it's like a steep set of steps all the way up to the top of the mountain. My legs are brutalized right now. I'm finding it hard to take each next step. Oh, I feel like I'm about to give up. But don't worry, Rabless Ramblers, we don't give up around here, we keep pushing. But I feel like I want to. Well, I need to buy some new attachments for my tripod. I just broke it. Trying to screw it on too tight. Oh, damn it. At least it's not the camera. It's only a little piece of plastic. It's not that big a deal. Oh, I'm really struggling though now. The backpack sort of slipped off of my hips and down my back. So now it's tugging on my shoulders. Oh. Come on, Charlie boy. I've got to keep pushing. I can't tell you how difficult this is. Oh. I can't even show you the terrain. Oh, I can really, actually. So this is what we're climbing up again right now. You can see how steep the stuff is over here. We've either got to get higher than that or at least as high as that. But we've still got a ways to go yet. two people just walked past me going down the mountain. No backpack on or nothing. True Rabless Rambler style. Go on. And then here's me hiking half the kitchen up with me. I am staying the night though, I suppose. Oh my days. Anyone who goes camping and hiking will know there's nothing worse when your backpack starts sagging down and it keeps pulling your trousers down at the back. It's like, oh, so annoying. Thought I'd say a quick hello as well to all my Rabless Ramblers out there watching. Chilly. I hope you have a good Christmas. I'm thinking of you, man. Auntie Barbara, Uncle Marco, I hope you have a great Christmas too. Sophie and Mark, obviously, hope you have a great Christmas. I'm hoping that I'll see you maybe the day after Boxing Day. Probably the only day I'm going to be free. All my new subscribers over the last year, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it, it means a lot. Everyone else who's made it this far in the video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Help a brother out, man. Just look at this view. Look at that, people, for a view. Incredible or what? Rabless Ramblers, never lets you down. Let's see if I can get the view behind me. It's kind of hard. There we go. It's a bit better, isn't it? Let's get moving. We're almost at the top now. It's hard when you're scared of heights. This is not easy. Hey! Oh, we made it. All my Rabless Ramblers, Levi, Mum, Barbara, everybody watching. We did it. What can I say? We did it. My legs are shaking right now trying to get this video picture for you. Jeez Louise. Let me try and turn around. We did it. We made it to the top of the mountain. I'm proud. I hope you're proud of me, Levi, and all my Rabless Ramblers out there. I'm shaking like a leaf right now. I'm stood right on the tip of a mountain. Oh my God, the view's amazing from up here. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm holding on super tight because this is scary. Do you know what? I need a drink so bad. There's some huge crows up here, or ravens, not sure what they are. Once I get this bag off, we'll get back to that top section and I'll show you the view. We're down, so we're down. Oh my days. What's going on, all my Rabless Ramblers? So I'm in the tent. I had to get it set up quick because the rain started coming and the wind was howling. As you can hear, it's hitting the tent. It's not as bad right now, but it is pushing in this side of the wall a little bit over here. I've guided everything down though, but so far so good. It's holding. Like I say, I like to prove a point, or I want to prove a point, which is a 3-season tent, which is not made for winter, as full of mesh, can handle Christmas season, top of a mountain, rain, wind, gale force, gusts. Kind of cold. I'm just trying to warm up right now. What's next on my plan? I need to get my airbed out. I need to get my sleeping bag out. And other than that, just chilling out really now. There's not really much else I can do. Kind of the sun's gone down. It's like 4 o'clock. And it's just miserable weather outside, so I can't even go for a little walk or anything. So I'm going to probably make myself a little hot chocolate shortly and just chill out. And I'll just keep coming back and forth as and when as the night goes on. But like I say, this is really more of just a test. 3-season tent in the 4-season conditions. Will it survive? I say yes. It's been through worse. Well, I say it's worse, but I don't know how bad it's going to get tonight. Based on how it is now, if it's just like this, it'd be no problem. If it was to say get 3 times worse than this, then we'll see. We'll see what happens. But for right now, we're surviving anyway. There's no issues, no leaks, the wind's not getting in. Just got chilly feet, but I'm warming them up with my little electric blanket for my feet, so yeah, I'll be alright. What's going on, all my Rabless Ramblers? Since the last time you seen me, I've had about 3 hours sleep. Oh, no, about 2 hours sleep, and then like an hour phone call with my mum. So it's like, oh, finally, I need to get up. It's miserable out there. I can't go outside. I can't do any filming outside at all in the dark. I'm just like, if I open this tent door, I feel like the wind's going to come in and just rip the tent up. It's the weight of me sitting in here that's giving most of its sturdiness. And to be honest with you, the tent's holding up really strong though, really well. I'm really proud of it. I'm impressed with it. And like I said, don't have to buy a 4-season tent to enjoy 4-season camping. Just get yourself a good 3-season tent and you'll be good to go. But what I need to do right now is stick these little slipper things on my feet. It's getting a bit chilly in here now that I'm out the sleeping bag. They look a bit cheesy and goofy, these. You've seen them probably loads. But they're like down feathers inside them, so they keep you mega warm. In fact, on the last camping trip that you see me wear these, I don't know if I told you or not, but I woke up in the middle of the night and I had to take them off because I was too hot. I took these off, I had to take my my thermal t-shirt off. Oh, it's just too much. But these little slipper things are really good. They look silly, but it doesn't really matter what you look like, does it? It's all about being comfortable and being warm. And already I can feel the difference straight away. You just feel like heat warming up. I've had to put the mic up there for now because when I was setting up the tent, so I was on the phone to my mum earlier, and the wind was getting really bad and stuff. So I said to my mum, you know what, I'm not going to bother filming and stuff because with this little camera I don't want it to blow over in the wind. I'm just going to quickly get everything set up, get in the tent and whatnot. So she watched me setting everything up, and so I had the microphone like here, like I normally wear it, and I'm there like faffing with the tent because the wind was blowing so much. It took me a while to set it up, and I just turned around for a minute and I looked on the floor just randomly. My microphone's on the floor. I was like, what? I've picked it up, but then as I picked it up I realised, oh, if the microphone's on the floor, where's the magnet? Because the magnet goes on the inside of my hoodie. Lost it. It's just like, oh my god. I didn't forget anything on this trip, but I went and lost something on this trip. So it's like, god, I can't win, can I? So I need to buy a new magnet. But I found a new one, and it's like attached to like a necklace, or like a little piece of rope. So if you do drop the microphone, at least the magnet's not going to get lost. What we need to do, because I'm absolutely starving, I've not eaten anything at all since I've been here, apart from I've had 2 wagon wheels, and I've had, what else did I have? 2 wagon wheels, oh, and a little croissant, that's it, and half a bottle of iron brew. I was just knackered, I think. Once I got the tent set up, I just crashed out. I needed it. My legs are still knackered now. Hey, hands up. Anybody who watched that AJ and Jake Paul fight the other night? What a joke. I think it's fair to say that AJ is washed and Jake Paul is made a lot of money. Right, my plan now is to make some bacon sandwiches. We have bacon, I have 6 rolls, and I have my frying pan, my gas. I've got everything laid out, sort of prepared. What I'll do is I'll just turn the camera around so you guys can see what I'm doing. Not that it really makes any difference that you're interested in me making a bacon sandwich, but why not? Keep me company while I'm cooking. Don't be mean. Alright, let's do this, people. Oh, you can see my little slippers. Woohoo! It's so windy, like I really should be cooking out that side of the tent, but because the door is flapping in so close, I'm not willing to risk it. I think that's about as stable as we're gonna get. Just need to remember where to put the pan. Oh, I've got a treat for you tomorrow. Wait till you see how we're gonna cook. The future of cooking. No more of this collecting wood, chopping wood, using saws, getting messy, traipsing through the woods. No, no, no. The future is tomorrow. Wait and see. Right, anyway, first things first, let's get this gas on. Let's see if it actually lights up. That's not a bad flame. Right, here we go, people. Let's get this bacon on. Chili, if you're out there watching, this is proper bacon. Oh, you probably call it ham or gammon or Danish bacon maybe. But no, this is real bacon, not that horrible streaky stuff. And it's smoked. Oh, I can see steam coming off the bottom of that pan. It's getting hot. Whilst I'm sat here struggling trying to open a pack of bacon. Hey, we're in. We're in. In fact, before I even open that bacon, probably be wise if I chop the bread up first, wouldn't it? The bacon's not really going to take that long. Got to be careful with this knife if you remember, people. It's super sharp. Shot me up last time. We'll just do 2 pieces. Right, 2 on each. We'll do 3. To hell with it, I'm starving. 2 squashed ones and 1 fat one. So we've got a regular muffin, a squashed muffin, and another squashed muffin. The trio of muffins that don't look like they did when they came from the shop. What we need to do now is we need to try and chop into these breads without ruining them. So I can have a decent bacon sandwich. That's not too bad. Nice and even. We like even. Got a little riddle for everyone. So you're in a cabin, it's pitch black, and you have 1 match. You have a fireplace, a candle, and a lantern. Which one do you light first? Answers in the comments, please, down below. Like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Right, bread's done, riddle's done. Let's get this bacon on. This bacon should sizzle like crazy now. The pan's been on for ages now. It should be well hot. Oh yeah, and that's the kind of sizzle we're looking for. Just don't want it to stick to the pan. It's not as non-stick as it used to be, this thing. If anything, the tent's going to have a nice smell of smoky bacon in it. It beats the smell of campfire smoke, I'll tell you that. Anyone who goes camping knows that campfire smoke smell. As much as a campfire is the best thing ever, there's nothing worse than coming home just stinking of smoke. You get in the car, your car stinks. You put your clothes in the wash, you can't put anything else in the wash with them because they stink of smoke. It's like, it just taints everything. Oh, you've got to love bacon though, haven't you? It's so simple, so tasty. especially out on a campfire trip. Especially out on a campfire trip, what the hell am I talking about? Especially out on a camping trip. And hey look, I've got my 2 ketchups everyone, don't you worry, I didn't forget. How do you like your bacon in the morning? Nice and crispy. Way more crispy than this is. Ooh, this is smelling good. Oh, I've had such a good time. My mum was speaking to me earlier on the phone and she was saying to me, oh, this seems like one of the most miserable camps you've ever had. And I was like, why? She's like, just sat in the tent. I was like, well, this is mountain camping though. You can't really do much else. You're exposed so much. I mean, I've got a couple of rocks around me, but nothing to really block the wind. Then it's just going to keep hammering all night, bearing in mind we're in the middle of winter. I think it's going to be like -2, -3 tonight, and the wind force is meant to be around 19 kilometers an hour. So, we'll see. See what happens. Well, yeah, it's just, it'd be nice if it was sunny and blue skies and everything else, but I wanted to come out on a winter trip. Like I say, I wanted to put my tent through the test, through its paces, prove a point, Rabless Ramblers style. You don't need the most expensive Hellebergs and all that rubbish, Rab gear. Stick to Rabless Ramblers style, trust me. New stuff coming as well, by the way. You know, I've been talking about it for a long time. Oh, Rabless Ramblers gear, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. So, next video, I will have my first Rabless Ramblers hoodie on. That will be available if anyone wants one. I've got these cool stickers that I've got printed out, and they're so it's got the Rabless Ramblers circle logo on it. But then next to it, it's got a QR code as well, with like the Rabless Ramblers logo. And if you scan the QR code, it takes you to the YouTube page. So when we come out on these trips, whenever I find a location or somewhere that I can put one of my stickers, the Rabless Ramblers stickers, stick them down on all these campsites. So if anyone finds one, scan it, leave a comment, say, hey, I found, or leave it, take a picture even, post it. You know, say you found one of the stickers, comment, share. Like I was saying earlier about the Christmas dinner as well, you know, we did that last year, full Christmas dinner in the woods. I was really proud of that. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out from last Christmas. But this year I figured I'll do something different. I'll keep it Christmas themed, Christmas related, but I don't want to do a whole Christmas dinner again. It was too much food and I feel like it was just a waste of money just for one person, so I've sort of toned it down, made it a bit more manageable. It won't disappoint though, hopefully. I mean, you should still be happy with it if you was eating it. So, you know. I didn't realise how hungry I was until the smell of the bacon started coming through the tent, and it's just really hit me. My belly's rumbling now. I do have pudding as well. Unfortunately, I ruined it. So I got this cool fudge donut, like freshly baked and everything. A millionaire donut. And it got crushed in my backpack. So yeah, I did get myself some pudding. I got this millionaire donut. I don't know if it comes through on camera, it's a bit bright. But it got crushed in my backpack. So devastated. It was like £2 or something I paid for this as well. It was really expensive. Oh, I know all the icing and stuff's just going to be stuck to the paper, and when I pull it out, I'm just going to be depressed. I think there's enough space to squeeze a third piece of bacon in there now. Don't want to be here all night doing this. Not really much to do when you're out on a mountain camp. It was just something I had to tick off my list that I really wanted to do. So after I've finished eating, what I'm probably going to do is just find something to watch on YouTube, because I've actually got a signal up here. It's not the best signal, but I do have a signal. I'll just chill out really, just enjoy the evening. Enjoy the wind bashing off the tent. I know some people do find it irritating and things like that with the noise and the wind. I love it. And I actually spotted someone earlier climbing up to the actual peak where I was earlier and camping on the top. But actually when I got to this point, I seen them coming towards this point, like this is the spot they wanted, because all the places at the top are already waterlogged and drenched with water, whereas this patch is, it's reasonably not too bad. It's just a few lumps and bumps in the floor, but with the air mat you don't notice them. Right, let's get this first sandwich on the go, shall we? No one can tell me that my bacon's not crispy enough. It shrunk like less than half the size it originally was. Oh yeah, look at that. Stick another piece of bacon on before we chow down on that one. Alright everyone, cheers. Thank you for coming along on this adventure with me. Levi, mwah. I hope you're sleeping well, little man, because it's late, and I hope you're excited for Christmas. All my Rabless Ramblers, I'm going to sign out for the evening. I'm going to eat my food and just enjoy this first night of camping. We'll come back, catch up in the morning, and then we'll get down for the rest of this hike and this adventure. For now, peace out, sweet dreams, catch you all in the morning. Good morning, all my Rabless Ramblers. How are we this morning? Did we sleep well? Oh, I am shattered. I had such a good sleep. Oh, it's been raining and foul wind all night. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning right now. Oh. I'm going to see if I can open this door up a little bit. Have a little sneaky peek outside. We can't leave the mountaintop until about 11 because of the rain situation. There's my view outside this morning, people. I'm going to get up shortly though, start packing things away. Windy, but the rain stopped. Whew. We need to try and get everything packed away now quickly while the rain's not here, and then get down this mountain. Oh, it's chilly. I need to get my gloves on. Right, let's get packed up and get all this stuff away, and let's get down this mountain because we've got to get through the woods before it gets dark. We haven't got long, we've got like 4 or 5 hours. Right, anyway, enough talking. Let's get back in this tent and get packed away. Right, it's time to start packing all this crap away now. Oh, my hands are freezing. Going out there just for a couple of minutes was awful. What you get for camping on top of a mountain, I guess. Right, let me get to it anyway. Woo. I'm almost packed away now. I've got everything in my bag. It's just a tent now. I'll flip you around so you can see what we're working with. There we go. I've got my rubbish bag down here. I've just got to get this tent packed away. And there's all the gear there. But talking, it's freezing. I need to get this packed away so I can get my poncho on and get down this Alright everyone, we're packed away. We're ready to go. Say goodbye to the views. I don't want to leave. We need to get down this hill though because it's freezing. And we need to get onto the next campsite. We've only got, like I say, about 4 hours of light remaining. It was a cool camp. It's just a shame that I didn't get to do a lot of footage last night with the weather being so bad. And obviously the poncho was not a good idea in the wind. That's why I'm not wearing it right now. In the rain it's fine, but when it's windy, it's not a good idea. Because it just flaps around so much. It's like you're wearing a sail, just getting blown around in the wind. I'm not really sure how it comes through on camera, how steep it is, this climb. It was hard to show you on the way down, on the way up, sorry. So I thought I'd try and get some footage on the way down, so you can kind of see how steep it was. Like I say, I don't really know if you can tell though, like I say, because the whole depth of field on the camera is not very good. I just seen a lady climbing up here. She's got a full-size DSLR camera with the big heavy tripod and all that. It's like, oh, I feel sorry for her. I know how I feel with this tiny little thing. I can't believe that I found the magnet for the microphone. I was so lucky. I'm still going to order the one that I said I found last night though, with the string on it. I'm just devastated I wasn't able to give you all like sweeping panorama, mountain views, sunset, sunrise. The weather just made it impossible. But nonetheless, we're out. That's the main thing. I had a good night's sleep. Really good night's sleep, to be honest with you. Didn't want to get up. But we've still got plenty more to do on this adventure. As always, the fun doesn't stop here. You know, it's nice just to be able to take my hood down now. Now we're out of those gale force winds on the top of the mountain. It's like, the temperature just feels so much warmer down here, even though it's still probably freezing. It's like, oh no, I've got another hill to climb. I thought it was going to be all downhill, but no, we got to go up again. Damn it. Oh, I managed to take my gloves off, my hood down, adjusted my trousers because they've fallen down, annoying me. I've still not fixed my backpack yet. It's because I can't put the chest strap on. The bag keeps slipping down at the back and it's pulling my trousers down, which is irritating because I keep feeling a cold breeze in my buttocks. We're getting near the bottom now though. Coming back down towards the woodlands. What's going on my Rabless Ramblers? You know, in the rush this morning, in the melee, to get everything like packed away and stuff in the wind and the rain on top of that mountain, I totally forgot it was Christmas Eve. So, Merry Christmas Eve everyone! I got my hat on. I've got all sorts of stuff in this bag. It's like I just didn't get a chance to show anybody anything last night. Like the plan was, climb up the mountain, nice sunset while I'm sat out with my fire, just chilling, having some chats around the fire. Didn't go to plan, did it? Like gale force winds. I brought the poncho instead of my rain gear, so that was a bad choice. But yeah, at least we got down the mountain. We're out into the woods now. We just need to get to camp. I've still got my kayak and all my gear in the bag. I've got a few Christmas bits. I've still got to do Christmas dinner tomorrow, don't forget. I'm going to read a story around the fire tonight for you, Levi. You can actually have a fire tonight. I've got a Christmas card to open for you in the morning. What else? Just Rabless Ramblers meals tonight, nothing crazy. No bacon butties or anything like that. Got a nice little trail to walk on here. And then it goes off shortly in a second. You can see it to the left. And then we'll go back into the woods again. No rest for the wicked, eh? But hey, Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. From me, the whole Rabless Ramblers movement, and everybody I know and love. Thank God I've got these new waterproof boots on, I tell you. Don't know if you can see in the distance or not. Just here, you can see the water. So we've got to get down here through this. You can hear it probably in the distance. Like the river running down into the loch. The loch actually goes all the way across. You can only just see a little bit there, but it's also over here as well. Whew. I am shattered. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a rock star? No, it's Charlie and the Rabless Ramblers. My God. I'm absolutely shattered. Hey, oh, some good firewood there. And broke straight away. Oh, my legs are so weak from that mountain climb. Double check this microphone still attached. Yes, it is. Thank the Lord. We're not too far now. I can sense it. I can't hear the sound of that river anymore. So hopefully once we get over the top of this hill in front of us, should be able to see the water's edge. And then at that point, it's not too far to go. Yes, I can see it. Here we go, people. Look what we can see. We've made it. Here we are, look. You can see the water's edge right here. We've literally just got to get down this hill here and then get down to the bottom. And that's it, we're done for the evening. You know, we've still got a little bit of light. Not much though, but we can definitely get out in that kayak though. The loch's a little bit bigger than I thought it was, so woohoo! Let's go. Right, let's get down to the edge, shall we? You know, I was panicking, you know, when I was climbing down the mountain, thinking, oh, there's no way we're going to get through these woods and make it in time. But we did. It's so hard camping in the winter because you're so like stuck for time, you know. Sun comes up like 9 o'clock, but really it doesn't start getting light till like 9:30, 10, and if you're in the woods, 10:30, 11 even, and then already the sun's going down. It's pretty much black by about 4, so you've got like 6-hour window from waking up to do what you need to do, and then you're done for. So, you know, I hope you all appreciate the efforts Rabless Ramblers go to bring you these videos, especially the Christmas video, for all you people out there celebrating with all your family and enjoying life. Mr. Billy No Makes is out here in the wild doing these crazy adventures to keep myself sane and entertained and keep you guys entertained over the Christmas period when there's nothing on YouTube to watch. So, you know, everybody's a winner. Everyone's a winner, baby. Right, let me put this tripod down while I climb down this hill, otherwise we're going to drop. Hey, all my Rabless Ramblers, guess what? We've made it. And this location is actually way better than I thought it was going to be. Way better. You can see it, so we're just approaching into it now. Let me flip the camera around and I'll give you a look at what I can see. Look at this. And check this out for a view. Hey everybody, what do you think of this? Have I done you proud, Rabless Ramblers? Christmas Eve, beautiful location. It's stopped raining for now. I don't know how long that's going to last, but we've got a space to put up a tarp for sure. It's not too sludgy, the ground. It's wet, for sure, because it's been raining, but it's not like sludgy wet, so that's good. And someone's had a fire pit here before, down here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Oh, yeah, you go down there. But we don't need that. I've got a little secret for tonight. But let me get my gear off. Oh, did you just see that? Did everyone see that? The microphone just fell off, but luckily I've held on to the magnet inside the jumper. But even if you can hear me from down on the floor, hello down there. My voice is so loud you can probably hear me perfectly. Yeah, I'm going to take this bag off, hold it onto this pin, this magnet, sorry, and then I'll bring you back. I managed to get the microphone back on. Oh my days. You know how good it feels to take that off. Oh. And pull my trousers up. Do you know, I've not had a chance to get changed, to get dressed, to do anything. I was rushing so much last night. The whole mountain plan really didn't go to plan. Alright everybody, I've no idea where the time's gone, literally. Have you seen how dark it is out here? All I did was get dressed into some fresh clothes, have a chat with my mum for half an hour, turned around and I was like, geez Louise, it's dark. It's not even set anything up yet, so that's the plan. I found a new spot for the microphone down here, so I'm hoping that it sounds okay and it doesn't sound like really rustly and stuff when I'm moving around. If it does, I apologise and I'll move it as and when. Actually, thinking about it, I should be able to attach it to this t-shirt because it's not as thick as the jumper. Let me see if it works. That feels like a stronger connection now. At least you don't have to hear like the rustling and stuff. Right, start unpacking, shall we? We've got a lot of gear to get out. This is what I didn't get to do last night. I was kind of disappointed with the whole unpacking process and everything else. Not that you're really interested, but sometimes people are. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? See what's inside Charlie's bag for Christmas Eve adventures. You know, I still can't believe it's Christmas Eve. I got so lost on the mountain, just like overwhelmed with the environment not being quite the way I expected it to be. It's not like I couldn't handle it, it just meant I didn't have the right stuff to film with, etc. So it was just like, oh, damn, never mind. At least we got a bit of a climb. You got to see me climb up the mountain, that was a good enough little part of the adventure. If we do it again though next time, I'll make sure that we've got better weather. Unfortunately, seeing as this is the Christmas video, I didn't really have much choice on picking a day. What do we need to do? I'm going to unwrap this. I've got so much gear to pull out of it, it's unreal. This is going to be like Mary Poppins' bag, trust me. People are always like, how do you fit all that stuff in there? Never you mind. Bloody goes in. You don't want to see the stress and struggle that I go through trying to get it all in there. My mum gets to see all that when I'm on the phone to her packing and stuff. Ah, it won't go in, it's not going right. Calm down, Charlie. That's what she's like. Take a deep breath. Right. First things first. Let's get these tarp poles out. Ugh. Jesus. What's next? The tent out. Food bag. Oh, my tent poles. Oh, you'll never believe it, last night. I don't know where I put my tent pole bag. I think it blew off the mountain. I'm looking over here, talking to the camera. Forgot you're over here. I'm talking to the light. Anyway. There's so much stuff in here, it's unreal. A little lantern. Da, 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 da. Put that over here. Won't make any difference, to be fair. It's too light, too dark, I mean. Batteries have gone flat on it from using it in the tent last night. Here's something that nobody's seen yet. Remember I've been going on about my boat for the Sweden trip? I brought it. I didn't forget it this time. I'm about to say I forgot it. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. You ready to see it, everyone? The grand unveiling. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. Look at the size of it. Crazy, right? This is my boat that we'll be going out in. I was hoping we'd get out tonight, but seeing as it's so dark, I don't think it's advisable, really. But we've got it. We can get out in the morning with it. Get these bloody paddles out. There we go. Paddles. Alright. Oh, this is going to be hard to get out now. Next thing is my dry suit. It's just sort of crushed into there. If you remember this from a few trips ago. There we go. My mum bought me this last Christmas, if you all remember. Definitely going to need it. Oh, what's this? Hey! My life jacket and my paddling shoes that I forgot last time when I was with Sophie and Mark. I remembered! Ooh, my battery bag is open. Batteries. My pump for the boat. My chocolates for this evening. Celebrations. Ooh, yeah, and guess what, Chile, if you're out there watching? They're not melted this time. I've got a full bag of unmelted chocolate. It's too cold, to be fair. It's the same with all the food I've brought. It's been so cold, I've not needed to keep it cold. But tonight, what I think I will do is the few bits that I've got for Christmas dinner tomorrow, I'm going to go and put down in the water, keep it fresh. Because it's, you know, it's going to be 2 days now, and then tomorrow will be the 3rd day. It's supposed to be in the fridge, so. My other camera, you've not seen this one yet. A case for my other camera, the one that I'm filming on now. Another light. See all this stuff here was in here, believe it or not. My pillow. My tarp. My sleeping bag. My little tray. And my frying pan. My chair. We've got this bag here, which is all the food and stuff. My big table. And I've got, finally, 2 power banks that have just fallen out the bag. Oh, there's a ketchup. Don't know what that's for. That's for the bacon last night. And obviously my silver mat. Oh, my 2 silver mats. If I can get it out. There we go. And my tent bags. That's it, we're empty. Apart from what's in here. Oh, my water filter and just some hygiene stuff in the side pockets. That's it, everything's done. Jeez Louise. Right everybody, well, as you can see, this is what was in my bag that I've been hiking. This is why I was knackered up the mountains. What have we got in here? I've got a little chocolate milk. Oh, I definitely need this. What I'm going to do now, have this little drink, Then we'll set up the tarp and the tent. Maybe have a little hot chocolate or something. Get the fire going. It's still really early yet, it's just, it looks really late because it's dark, but it's not. I needed that drink. Right. Let me go and, what do I need to do? I need to put this food down in the water so that it stays fresh. So let's go do that first. Let's put this food in the water for the morning. Like this. Just enough that this will weigh it down. What I don't want it to do is float off, you see. There we go, it should be alright. Ooh, get that out of my face. I think the first thing we need to do really is get this tarp up, don't we? So we've got a shelter somewhere to chill underneath. Because it's dry now, but 100% it's going to rain. It did last night. I don't see how it's just going to stop all of a sudden. It's cloudy. Everywhere you look, it's cloudy. Did it. We imagine that the backdrop's going to be over this way, towards the water. So we want some kind of shelter here, don't we? So we can sit under and we've got the water behind us. Right, what we need to do now is just stick this around the tree. Nice and simple, nothing hard about it. There we go, round the tree. We'll do it a couple of times because we've got too much rope right now. Just until we figure out what we're doing. If I stand on this side, you might be able to see what I'm doing. Those little red hooks that I was telling you about last time. Simple, no knots needed. Just use the red hooks. There you go, that's on the tree now. Alright, what we need to do now is just check how far along this is going to go. About here. I know you can't see me right now because the light is covered by the tarp blowing in the wind. But I'm going to use one of my tent poles here and next to me and get this up. 2 seconds. See, I have actually made a mistake here because the tarp flipped over in the wind. I've put the pole in on the back side of the tarp. I need to flip it back over this way. Oh, what a lunatic. Right, we're almost done, people. I've got a little light on my pole underneath the tarp. I'm just going to get this tent set up and then we're pretty much ready to go then. It's still early, way early. I know it doesn't look it, but it is. So we've got all night to chill out. We've got a little story to read around the fire. We've got chocolates to eat, hot chocolates to make, some Rabless Ramblers meals to get eaten. Oh, I've just seen a bug crawling up the side of the tent. This is why you keep your door closed when you get to your campsite. Otherwise you end up with creepy crawlies getting in there. I'd say we're pretty much done. Only issue is here right now. It was on a little bit of a hill. Let's see. Right there, I think that'll do. I think what we'll do is we'll stick with that for now. Let's get this roof on. Well, to be honest, we don't really need the roof on, seeing as we've got the tarp over the top. But if the rain comes in this way, we'd be in trouble, so best to get the top on just in case. I love this little tent. I really do. I told you it would survive on top of the mountain. No issues at all. I'm not gonna lie, like I was a little panicky because, you know, it's never been tested that much before, but I survived with no issues, so I can't complain whatsoever. And then we're finally done for the evening. What a day it's been. Christmas Eve, jeez Louise. I can't wait to get around this fire, get some food in me and just chill out. Last night was fun, but it was a lot more like hard work than I thought it was going to be. Considering the results that I was looking for, I didn't get. Silver mat. Next thing to get in here is this bed. One of the things that makes me laugh, right, with these YouTubers as well. So they top at R value and they spend so much money on getting like winter sleeping pads with an R value of 7.5, blah, 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 blah. So the tent floor itself obviously doesn't keep the heat in. As soon as you put the silver foil mat on the floor itself, I'd say it makes the tent floor like an R10 value. And then you put your bed on top, and then what you do is you come along with a second silver mat, and when you put this on top of your bed, this makes your bed basically an R10 value. So the floor is warm. Look at that. Best thing is, you can't see the branding, Rabless Ramblers style. There we go, we've got a pillow. That'll puff up in no time. There we go, people. Tent's all done. All I need to do now is not trip over the tent. It's just sort out the cooking stuff and my fire pit, and then we're done for the night. Just start chilling. And we are done, finally. Hey, I've got a joke for everyone. What takes longer than setting up a campsite for YouTube? Nothing. That's the joke. Honest to God. It's taken me ages to sort everything out. I've got so much gear in that bag for this trip. Unreal. We've got our little festive scene going on now. My little Santa from last year, if you remember. Little Christmas trees and chilli. I've got my chocolates, all in perfect condition. So we'll be enjoying them later. Oh, my little Santa. He's so finicky, the light on it. It's been through the wars with the last 2 trips. Currently I'm stuck right now, so I've got my little microphone on charge. Everything's dead and dying. So this is on charge, the camera's on charge, my phone needs charging. So But yeah, all we need to do now really is set up the campfire, get some drinks on the go, some chit chats, get warm, and just relax and enjoy the evening now. We won't be doing any kayaking obviously now, way too dark, but tomorrow morning, Christmas Day, we'll get out there and do a Christmas paddle. In fact, do you know what I might do, thinking about it? If I can do it carefully, I'll take your card, Levi, out on the kayak and we'll open it up together when we're out in the middle of the loch. That sounds like a crazy idea, why not? Beats just sitting around the fire. And then tonight as well we have a little story. I think it's called Teddy's Christmas or Teddy Bear Christmas. I can't actually remember right now, but when I get the book, I'll let you know. I think what I'm going to do now, actually, is get this fire set up. You just can watch me do that and struggle with it, because I've not really done it yet. I had a little mess around with it, but not done it properly. Yeah, the thing with this fire as well is I think it's going to be the future for our camping trips, like I say. Because as you can see, I'm just sitting here, relaxed. Like, oh, normally at this point I'd be like getting my torch out, my saw, my gloves on, going out into the woods. Like, oh my gosh, it's so hard to find wood. All right, everybody. I'm really sorry about the audio. I keep shouting and totally forgetting about this microphone being here. Bad habits. Right, so I was telling you all about the future of firelighting. I believe this could be the future. I've not seen anybody on YouTube with it or anything like that. Maybe there's a reason, I don't know. First thing we need is a fire mat. I was using this to cook with last night, so it's got bacon grease on it. And then the next thing inside is metal. Three sheets of metal. Okay. I bet you're thinking, what the hell is this? And then we also have a bag of goodies. We have a pipe. We have a metal object. And that's all we have inside this little bag. What is it, you're wondering? Give me a chance, I'll show you. I've got to try and figure out how to put it all together again. Like I said, you can laugh at me with me. Right, how did I do this? I had a little play with it at home. Nope, that's not right. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, I'll get it, don't you worry, I'll get it. I'll remember how it goes together. I just can't remember right now. Aha, remembered. And you thought you were going to outsmart me, eh? I'm confused again now. I've done something wrong here. Aha. See, when you're trying new stuff for the first time, it can be a pain in the bum. But I figured it out now, don't you worry. Ha ha ha, we're done. Right, and you bet you're all still wondering, what the hell is it? Give me a chance, I've not finished yet, don't worry. This could be the future. I tells you, the future. Although there's one thing I forgot to take out the bag. Where's it gone? Ah, there it is. It's a little piece of metal that goes in the middle. I should have put that on first, really. What you're supposed to do with it, put this through here like that, and then screw this on top. You see? Just like that. And then what you do, feed that through the bottom. Slot these pieces in. Just like that. Then what we do, I know this is all futuristic, what can I say? Load up the rocks, the coal for the fire. Look, there's another piece of coal I forgot. And what we do, if we take our gas bottle, that's right people, I said gas. And what we do is we find our lighters wherever they're stashed. I don't know if you can all hear that. And look at that. We have a fire. I bet you're all thinking, oh, that's crap, that flame. It's only because the gas is cold in the gas container. Once that warms up next to the fire a little bit, the flame will be like, huge. Right, well I think that's everything set up then for the night. Tent's done, fire's done, table's all sorted and everything. Oh, it feels so nice to have like an actual flame. And it's even better the fact that I didn't have to build the fire. Another thing that's good about this is it also means I can just stick my cup in it and cook a hot chocolate while we're sat here chilling by the fire. Got a bit of chocolate left in my cup from yesterday. What I need to do though, put a a little bit of water in the bottom and boil the bottom of this cup because it's all stained with chocolate powder from yesterday, or from last night. There we go, that'll do. Hey, it's steaming already. That was quick. Stick my lid on it. Lift this top off, just in case the handles get hot. Learn from our mistakes. Learn from our mistakes. Oh, I know what I've got for us. Anyone ever heard of Laffy Taffy? It's like an American sweetie. So I've got a blue raspberry Laffy Taffy. And it says there's jokes on every wrapper. A bit like the old penguin biscuits. Let's see what the jokes are if we can find them. See if it makes anybody laugh. Okay. Joke number 1. What do you call a fancy salmon? You ready? Sophisticated. Oh god. What's the next one? Oh, it's kind of camping related, I guess. What do trees and people each have? Oh god. The answer is roots. Oh my. Well, a little bit of comedy around the fire, eh? I can really feel the heat off that. I know it might not look much on camera, because it kind of, the camera makes everything look far away and look really small, but it's really nice, honestly. Like I say, the fact I didn't have to collect any wood or anything. All I had to do was bring a bottle of gas. And gas is a lot lighter than carrying chunks of wood. Okay. It kind of tastes like cheap Starburst or cheap opal fruits, whichever one you prefer. Kind of has that texture, but just without the taste. Which is crazy because it's like an American sweetie, so you'd think it'd be pumped full of artificial flavours and stuff, but no. Not really. It can still taste the blue raspberry, but it's not very strong. Better than nothing. Nice little treat out in the wild, eh? Our Christmas stories book. And we have your Christmas card, Levi. I keep looking towards the light. The camera's over here. It's just a bad habit. But yeah, we have your Christmas card here, Levi. And the Christmas stories book. And I'll let you all know what the actual story for tonight is called. It slipped my mind. Ah, there we go. Teddy's Christmas present. I knew it had Teddy in it or something like that. It's not very long. It's only maybe 10 pages. So I'm sure you don't mind following along the story with me in a little while. I'm not going to do that now though. It's too early yet. It's like, I think it's like 6 o'clock right now. So quick hot chocolate, little relaxing time. I'm not going to call my mum though, because 1, I have no signal, and 2, every time I seem to call my mum, I turn around and like 6 hours, not 6 hours, but you know, I'm exaggerating, but like an hour's passed or half an hour's passed, and we're both just waffling on, so we're as bad as each other. So no, I'm just going to chill out, eat my Laffy Taffy, have my hot chocolate, and just enjoy Christmas Eve and all that. That's what I'm here for, innit? I'm here to relax. I'm not here to stress out and overthink this trip. This is just my way of like getting away from it all, and you know, I don't want to be sat at home Christmas all by myself. It's super depressing. So I figured get out, enjoy the outdoors, bring the Rabless Ramblers on this Christmas adventure with me. I've got nature, I've got a loch, I've got the trees, I've got my tarp, hot chocolate. So what more could I want? Just, and that's what makes it hard at Christmas. Got pictures of you up on the wall, and then I'm just sitting there with my little puny tree, just thinking, oh, I'd love to just be spending Christmas with my little boy. But nonetheless, I'll get to see Opie Bear soon, won't I? Opie Bear, where are you? You know what, it's so Moorish, this little Laffy Taffy thing. I've got a couple more lying around in one of the bags. I think I've got a strawberry one, and then I've got like a mystery flavoured one. So don't worry, there's 4 more amazing jokes to go, people. Either that or I'll lose a 2. Well, the Laffy Taffy's done. Quite depressed about that, to be honest. I was getting quite into that. Quite Moorish. We've got, for tonight, a Galaxy hot chocolate. I picked up this one because all the other packets of hot chocolate or sachets of hot chocolate you normally get are really tiny. So I figured this is a bit bigger. Maybe it's got more in it, but probably doesn't mean anything. But the main reason why I've got these, I'm not going to lie, is I actually forgot my own hot chocolate, so I had to pick them up on the way. As you do, you're driving on the way to your adventure and then you go, no, I forgot something. There's always something, but at least it was just hot chocolate. It was nothing super important. But there's no way I can be out on these trips and not have hot chocolate. What am I going to drink? I've got a tiny bit of milkshake and I've got a little bit of iron brew. Other than that, it'd just be water. I did have like a little mini cordial, you know, that you can put into your water, which is for these trips, but I've no idea where I put it. It's in one of my other camping like food bags somewhere, just lost. Oh, I just remembered what else I've got here. I've got bacon rashers and crisps. Bacon flavoured crisps for all you Americans out there. Let's open up the wrappers and have a couple. Otherwise, I won't end up eating all this food. And I'll have to carry all this stuff back to the car. And we've got a long way to go, so I'd rather not be carrying all this stuff. I'd rather eat it and carry it in my belly. And the steam's starting to come out the hot chocolate. Didn't take long at all, did it? Right. Get this powder in. Where's my spoon? That's down there. Don't want to waste any of that powder. Expensive stuff, this, these instant hot chocolate. Just lift that off for a minute before it starts boiling over the top. Like so. And then we add our little secret ingredient in. I've got a little bit of powder like stuck up high on the spoon. I can't get it off. I'm gonna have to just give up and clean it off with a wipe. There we go. Oh, I almost burnt my hand and dropped my hot chocolate. Almost. Let's move this stuff out the way. There we go. Put my lid on. Oh, that feels so nice, I'm not gonna lie. So apparently, I've not done an actual proper test on it, but on the packaging that I got, it said it uses just over 100 grams an hour, which would basically be one of these small gas containers every hour, which, if you think of the weight of it, an hour's worth of wood versus this is definitely better. And actually the price of it really, because you can get these tins for like $2.99, $2.80 for 100 grams. So versus the cost of wood, I'd say it's probably cheaper to use the gas. I'm so content right now, you don't even understand. That's all good in there. I think what we're going to have to do is crack into these chocolates. Woohoo! We'll do it like a lucky dip though. We won't cheat and see what we're getting, like choose what we're getting. If I can actually get into the packet. Anything past the point that was already torn. Almost look at that. How are you supposed to get into them, especially if you was like a kid? It just doesn't tear open. Where's my knife when you need it? The side of the bag is split more easily than the actual part that's supposed to open. How crazy is that? Oh well, anyone out there who's trying to nick these when they're walking around the shop, just split the side of the bag open. Forget the top. Right, I'll put my hand in like this, I'll shake them around. Pick something out random, what's this? A bounty! Bounty! The strongest soaker upper! Bounty! Well, not the kitchen roll, but the chocolate bar. Oh, it's a good idea to get the celebrations. It's like a little cheeky surprise every time you put your hand in the bag. That's another reason why I'll do like my boxes of chocolates on these trips, or just in general. You kind of just always get a little surprise, don't you? Christmas time, snacks, hot chocolates. I'm honestly living the dream right now. And then to top it all off in the morning, we wake up to that view. Sorry. And not only that, we get to go kayaking as well. So yeah, tomorrow morning we get to wake up to that view, and not only that, but we get to go kayaking, celebrate Christmas out on the water, come back from the kayak, paddle, we'll do our little Christmas dinner. Oh, my new version of a Christmas dinner that we're doing on this trip. And then that'll be us. And I'll be heading home to spend the rest of Christmas evening with Mr. Fluff. And then probably have to get all this stuff cleaned up at home. and then get video editing, really. I mean, there's no way I'm going to get this video up on Christmas Day. Unless I spend tonight going through every piece of footage. So that tomorrow morning when we wake up, it's just going to be the kayaking part of the trip that I need to film. The food part, packing away, and then a little bit of the hike out. So if I can do that, I don't think I'll be bothered tonight though, to be honest. I think once I've eaten and had all my proper food tonight, we read our little story and whatnot, I'll probably be shattered again. I was absolutely shattered last night, honestly. My legs are done in from all the hiking. It's nice to just relax and sit back. I don't know if anyone noticed either, I've got my new chair out. It's a lot lower to the ground than my usual one. So if you're old and you've got bad knees, I probably wouldn't recommend these low to the floor chairs. But the reason why I bought it is because I bought a new tent. I won't be using that for a couple of trips yet. But inside of that tent, I can actually use this small chair to sit up. And if you all know, when you're camping, sometimes you can't sit up in your tent, and if you can sit up, it's not the most comfortable environment to just sit. So you can get your chair inside. It means I can stretch my legs out, lean back, have a nice, comfortable chill out. But yeah, you'll get to see that tent eventually. It's another product I don't think I've ever seen anybody on YouTube use. But I mean, I won't be going on about the brand of the name of it, just like this fire pit. No one needs to know. I found it, I'm using it. Rabless Ramblers style. But 100% it's great. If you think people carry those little twig stoves and all that messing about, what's the point? Just light your fire and get some warmth and get cooking. Right, let me enjoy my chocolates and my hot chocolate in peace. And I'll come back to you in a little while and we'll get this story read. Have some food. Peace! Get out of here! Hey, good evening everybody. I'm back for the final part of the evening. I've got the fire going. I bet you were looking at it earlier on thinking, oh, what a measly fire. So what I figured out is, see these gas canisters? Because they're a four-season mix, like a isobutane, is it? Yeah, isobutane propane fuel mix. So they work better down at lower temperatures. But the problem is, because they're getting cold, they don't give out much pressure. Now, these style, the old style I used to use, is the long skinny cans with the attachment on the end. Now you can see that flame there is quite decent. This is only on like half full. If I turn up the actual temperature, I mean turn up the gas. Watch. You ready for this? The flame will get massive. This is why I was saying it's so much better than a campfire. Look at this. How big do you want your campfire? It's just turning the gas down to get the flame like the right size. I think it's story time right about now. So Levi, if you're out there watching, you're definitely not going to be watching now. Hopefully you should be asleep by now. Excited, ready for Santa to come down the chimney tonight? Ooh. What you're going to get in your Christmas present little sack? Who knows? I used to love that, you know. When we were kids, my mum always used to fill like a Santa sack and leave it either at the bottom of the bed or outside the door, and it had like loads of little bits in it. Obviously you come downstairs and get all your main presents and things, but it was just like a little early Christmas present. I know a lot of people celebrate like a different way, and on Christmas Eve some people get gifts. We never did that. It was always Christmas Day. You had to wait till Christmas Day. And it's the same for Christmas cards. Obviously I've got your card here, Levi, but I don't want to open it tonight because it just doesn't feel right. It's not Christmas Day yet. We do it in the morning on Christmas Day. But as far as the story goes, we can read a story tonight. But as I was saying earlier, well, I think I said it earlier in the video, I'm not sure. We have a story from the book that I got for last year. It's two stories in it. This is the second story. It's called Teddy's Christmas Present. Teddy Bear had lots of nice toys. He had building bricks, a drum, a scooter, and lots of books and crayons. But his favourite had always been Ernest the Engine. Teddy loved his big, smiley face and the clickety-clack of his wheels as he pulled the train behind him. Ernest had been Teddy's friend ever since he could remember, but now the old engine was becoming very battered and worn. More than once, a wheel had come off and Daddy Bear had fixed it back on. His face had become cracked, his buffer beam was bent, and his paintwork was scratched. And more than once, his funnel had come off. "I don't know how many more times I can mend Ernest," said Daddy. "Ernest is getting quite old now, you know," Daddy Bear went on, reaching for his screwdriver. "And you play with him every day, Teddy." "I know," said Teddy sadly. He wondered what he could do. Just then, Mummy Bear came in, a shopping basket over her arm. "What do you think?" she cried. "Santa Claus is coming to Teddytown tomorrow to see what all the Teddys want for Christmas." "Hear that, Teddy?" smiled Daddy. "You can ask him to bring you a nice new engine. You've been a good bear all year." So I think Santa Claus would do it. But Teddy Bear shook his head. "No," he said, "I don't want a new engine to take place of Ernest, just because he's old and tired." Then he thought again. "But I could ask Santa Claus to make him as good as new, couldn't I?" Teddy sat down to write to Santa Claus that same afternoon, telling him all about Ernest. "I do not want any new toys," he wrote, "but I hope you can make Ernest like new. Please try. Love, Teddy." Santa Claus did not see how he could help. "Toys do get old," he said, stroking his beard. "It's a pity Teddy does not want a new engine. Eric's a nice little one, and he needs a good new home." All the same, Santa thought, "I know how Teddy feels. I only wish I could make old toys into new ones." A sudden movement of snow caught his eye, and he looked across towards the stables. Dasher had been away having his hoof trimmed, all ready for Christmas Eve. Now he was back with Dancer, and seeing how glad both reindeer were to be together gave Santa Claus an idea. The Teddys of Teddytown were pleased to see Santa Claus sitting by the big Christmas tree in the market. He soon saw Teddy Bear coming towards him, holding Ernest the Engine very tightly. "So, this is Ernest," he said, in a voice which made Ernest feel very proud. "Yes, I can see why you love him so much, Teddy. Can you make him like new again?" asked Teddy. "Well," said Santa Claus, "I can't make him a new engine on the outside, but I think I can make him a new engine inside. Would that do?" Teddy did not really understand this, but he nodded and smiled. "As long as I don't have a new engine in place of Ernest," he said. "No, Teddy," Santa Claus laughed, reaching in his sack, "but I do have something so that Ernest will be able to rest a little." It was a lovely little engine shed. Teddy could hardly wait to take it home and see what Ernest looked like resting inside. "Oh, thank you, Santa Claus," he cried. "Thank you very much." Teddy put the shed on the floor and backed Ernest inside. "There you are, Ernest," he smiled. "You have a nice rest. Just like Santa Claus said, you'll soon start feeling like new." But after a while, Teddy became bored, just looking at Ernest in the shed. He was sure, too, that the trucks wanted to go round on the rails if only they had an engine to pull them along. Teddy felt rather muddled. He did think Santa Claus had given him a special, magic sort of present to make Ernest feel like new again, yet nothing had happened. But Teddy was wrong. Being alone in the engine shed had made Ernest think how nice it would be to have a friend. So he was very pleased when someone in a red cloak and hood put another engine beside him. "Hello," whispered the new little engine with a friendly grin. "My name is Eric." "And I'm Ernest," whispered Ernest. "Merry Christmas to you two engines," whispered Santa Claus. Ernest and Eric talked long into the night, chatting about trains and tracks. It made Ernest feel most important, telling his new friend all about Teddy Bear and the fun they would share. And what a surprise Teddy had on Christmas morning. It was hard not to like such a bright, cheerful-looking Injun, such as Eric, especially when Teddy could see he was already Ernest's friend. And Ernest? Well, his funnel was still wobbly and his wheels loose, but his smile was bright and his paintwork sparkled. It was plain he felt a new Injun inside, just as Santa Claus had promised. And as Ernest watched Eric pulling the trucks, Teddy could see that he did not mind having a rest, and how much nicer the shed looked with 2 engines to go inside. Clever old Santa Claus. The end. I hope you enjoyed that story, Levi. And I hope tomorrow you wake up with everything you could ask for. Mwah! Daddy loves you. Woosah. Breathe. Right, let's get back to the PG. That's program, and it's easy. Let's not get emotional. I think we need to make a hot chocolate, relax, and breathe a little. I've got my new water filter here that I've not tried before. The one that I bought to take away on the Sweden trip with the new kayak. So this is the prime opportunity for me to give it a test. See if it's any good. It cost me enough money, so, and this is the best one out on the market apparently. Let's check out the flow rate. See what's going down. Well, he says if we can get the lid off the bottle. In fact, we don't even need to take the lid off that bottle. We'll just pour it straight into the cup. First things first, that didn't look good when it first came out. So right, let's try that again, shall we? Put my cup down there. Let's see how long it takes to fill a cup of water up. It wasn't bad at all, was it really? It'd take less than a minute. We've got a full cup of water in there. See how clean it is. Crystal. We're boiling it anyway, so it's not like it really matters. Go. Stick that on there. Put my lid on. Make it a little bit faster. Then after this hot chocolate, what I'm going to make is... Actually, I know what I'm going to make. The thing I said I'm going to be making on like the last 6 trips or something, I said I was going to make this thing and I've just never got round to it. But you know what, tonight, Christmas Eve, let's enjoy it. Let's make something crazy. Not crazy, but something different. I just need to go and get some more water though. I'm going to need to fill this back up again for my idea. Let's do this, man. Why not? been meaning to do this for so long. You don't even understand. At least we can say we've done it together. Me and all my Rabless Ramblers. There we go. That's all the water we need for that. We need to shake. I've got these two little biscuits I didn't show earlier on the camera. I had them with my hot chocolate earlier, so I kept a couple so I could show you. Pretty cool little snacks. Rabless Ramblers style packaging. Right, where did I put my hot chocolate powder? It's almost boiling now, so let's get the water in here. Nice and chocolatey and bubbly. The only thing I would suggest though is really, because of the amount of water I use, you really need 2 packets. The Galaxy ones that I got were not as big as I thought. So you still really need 2. I'll put my secret ingredient in there. Some tissue in my pocket, I think. Wipe this spoon off, because we need to use it again in a sec. I think it's fair to say that my hot chocolate is ready. Put this over here. Stick my lid on it so it doesn't get cold quick. Next thing we need to do, dun, 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 get the frying pan out. And yes, you can cook on this little fire, which is pretty cool. Anyone guess what I'm doing yet? Any ideas? No? Yes? No? I can feel smell the pan warming up anyway. Right, what we need to do is put a little bit of oil in the pan. Little handy container. Not too much oil, just enough. And then we get our pancake mix. That's right. We're making pancakes tonight. Not really sure how this is going to turn out. But we've got to give it a go, haven't we? And another thing we need to do, don't know if you remember these. See all these cool things I have that you never see YouTubers use. They always use impractical stuff. Rabless Ramblers, we use practical stuff. So this believe it or not. Looks like a sheet of paper. Okay, well it's not a sheet of paper, let me tell you that. What it actually is a bowl. I bet you're thinking, what, a bowl? Yep, it's a bowl. Or a plate, whichever you want it to be. And there we have it. Look at that. Perfect plate or a bowl, some kind of container, whatever you need it to be for, really. This way you're not carrying heavy stuff. It literally weighs nothing, weighs like a sheet of paper. The only thing I don't have, which would be quite good right now for this, is a spatula. But it just means bringing more stuff, doesn't it? And let's be fair, I've got enough as it is. Ooh, we're getting there. It's looking quite nice underneath, I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't lie to you all. But this is looking pretty good so far. No, I'm not going to flip it. I'm not crazy enough. All I'm doing is turning it around in circles. Make sure we get a nice even cook around the base. It is sliding though. Reckon we should flip it? What do you reckon? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh yes, would you look at that? That's what I'm talking about. That's a really good looking pancake. It's so thick as well. Jeez Louise. It's like a American / Scotch pancake. Massive one. And believe it or not, I've got a bottle of syrup with me. There's only like maybe 20% left in the bottle, but it's enough for 2 or 3 pancakes. So we're definitely eating good tonight. Like I said, why not? Christmas Eve, man, let's enjoy ourselves. Let's not stress about this and stress about that. It's a time for family. It's a time for memories and reminiscing. Thinking back on the year that's been and then the year that's going to follow. How can we improve it? How can we make next year better? I mean, we're not onto New Year's resolutions yet. Last year, my New Year's resolution was that I was going to do 10 videos this year. After this Christmas video, if I can squeeze another one in by New Year, I will have done 8 videos, I think. So I was too short this year of hitting my target. But I will set the same target for next year, I think. Get 10 videos done. We came close this year. We came close. But there was like 3 months or 4 months, sort of midsummer, end of summer, where I didn't go out on any trips. And then when I look back, it was like I regretted it so much, but my life and things going on and stuff, I just didn't have the time to get out. But I'll make sure this coming summer, we get out and do probably all 10 trips through the whole of summer. I promise you, we'll get some really good stuff done this summer. Not that we didn't do cool stuff this summer just gone, but we need to make it better. Always improve every year, make it bigger, better, bigger, better. 100% we're doing the Sweden trip. Well, I say 100%. You never know what life's going to throw at you. But I'm going to try my hardest to get out on this Sweden trip. Right, I think this pancake is done. Let's see, I'll show you both sides. So there's one side. Flip it over. There's the other side. Not burnt, perfectly cooked. Get a little bit of syrup on this before it freezes in the ice cold weather. The rains have started. You can hear it tapping on the top. You are just inside the top, I think. I might have to bring you forward a little bit. Oh, there we go, the syrup's coming out. Oh, that's enough. Jesus, I don't want to have a heart attack. Right, before we tuck into this one, let's get some more oil in the pan. Minus the little bit of leaf that's fallen in there. I'm trying to strategically place all the little droplets so that everywhere underneath the pancake is covered. They're actually chocolate chip pancakes as well, these. It's probably going to be a good 4 or 5 in here. Maybe 4. Right, while that one's cooking, let's tuck into this one and tell you what I think. Our first Rabless Ramblers camping pancakes we've ever had together. It's not easy with a spork though. Cheers everybody. Mmm. 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 Oh, they're so good. I'm so glad we did these. Like I said, I've been putting it off on so many trips just because I never really get that hungry, but I'm really hungry on this trip after that mountain climb. And like I say, it's Christmas Eve, so I want to enjoy myself. Normally about now is where I'd cut the camera off. But I'm going to leave it rolling. It's not like I'm eating messy food, is it? A couple of pancakes. Something my grandma used to go mad at me about, or that I was raised to do, was when you eat food, you chew with your mouth closed. So I've grown up and I've always done it. But when I see other people chewing and they're just like chomping away, oh, it irritates me so much. I think the main reason it irritates me is all the times I got a clip around the ear for doing it. So I had to suffer pain to learn the hard way. And all these other people out here just chomping freely. What kind of world is this? That was really good. These are turning out really well, to be honest. I like this little fire. I'm impressed with it. I'm liking it. Bear in mind, we're in the middle of winter, so this is probably the worst it's going to perform. As we head into summer and stuff like that, or the warmer months, this fire's going to be amazing. Like I said, we didn't have to go and gather any wood. We didn't have to mess about. We didn't have to buy any wood or to bring any wood in or anything like that. Just perfect, man. 2 more seconds on that side. You can hear the rain over my loud talking. You know, compared to last night, like I wanted to film, but there's nowhere in the tent that I can set up the tripod. It's quite big legs and stuff. It's really difficult to use. I've actually got a smaller one. I found it today, like just rummaging through all my stuff. So tonight when we go in the tent, I can actually set up the tripod properly. Like when we was doing the cooking with the bacon and stuff, you seen how I had it at the front door? That's like the best I can do is sort of pointing it out. But trying to point it in is really difficult with a big tripod. I'm just gabbing away, totally forgot about my pancake. Perfect! Alright, let's get another one on the go. I'm eating good tonight. I'm not holding any punches. There's my pancake mix. Yeah, there's enough for one more nice big thick one in there. That's 4 pancakes out of a bottle. It's not too bad at all. Probably could have got more and made them thinner. But I'm being greedy tonight. Plus you never know how long this gas is going to actually last. So I'd rather not take the risk and run out of gas. I do have that jet boil one though. So if we need it, I do have more gas. And then I've got a tiny one. Sorry, the small one. Another small one that's connected to my mini stove. But I'm not taking that off of there. I'm using that for emergencies. Oh, I've got a pancake to eat here. What I'm doing? See, just too much talking. Not enough eating. It's one of my problems. I talk way too much. As you already know, probably, my 3-4 hour long videos. I had a new subscriber that sent me a message, kind of being funny about my videos, saying, yeah, I'll watch one of your videos when I've got a day off work. Or I'll book a holiday off work or something, you know, because it's 3 hours long. Like, oops, sorry. I just try to make my videos authentic. Real life, this is camping. This is what we do. And when you see me getting off the camera, I'm not really doing anything. I'm just sat there, just on my phone, watching a movie, listening to some podcasts or something. That's it, really, just relaxing. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I can do the 4th pancake. This 3rd one is going to be my last one. I think because I've not eaten properly all day. Just a couple of snacks here and there. My stomach must have shrunk. So it's just like, oh God, I can't take that, Charlie. That'll do. Take that off there. We're done with that. That there for now. Get the last dollop of syrup on there. Pretty much used up all the syrup as well, so nothing's gone to waste. Yeah, just air coming out of it. There we go, that's it, last blob done, all gone. Pancakes done, syrup done. What can I say? It's been a perfect kind of day. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. My old friend from school, Lee, have you ever seen this video? I know you probably won't. That was a little shout out for you there. I'm trying to think back last year. I remember I was out in the woods. If you've not seen my trip from last Christmas. And I bumped into somebody on the hike up who was walking the dog. And they were like, oh my God, you're camping here, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, yeah. And then obviously carried on with my day, went to sleep. And when I woke up the next morning, it was Christmas Day, obviously. And they'd left a cracker outside of my tent. Really nice. Hey, I've got a little joke for you all. Or a riddle, again. If you figured out the one from last night. Kinda camping related again. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? That was some good eating, I'm not gonna lie. Whew, I'm so stuffed right now. Oh, it's just gone really chilly as well all of a sudden. Strange. It would help if my jacket was pulled down at the back. All the cold air coming through the tent up my back and my t-shirt. Ooh, chilly and horrible. Let's have a little drink of this hot chocolate, shall we? If it's drinkable. It might be scalding hot still. Whew. It's hot. Way too hot. But let's not complain. It's staying warm. That's the main thing. Today has been a really good day though. Like I say, it didn't start off the best. Waking up on that mountain. Just not what I expected. But it was my first time properly on the mountain, so you know, it was a learning experience. Now I know for next time what to expect. It'll be better. I think it was just the wind, to be honest, that I wasn't really prepared for. Like how strong the wind was going to be. And not just that as well, it was the fact that everything was so soggy. I think if it was that windy but dry, I wouldn't have had any issues because I could have camped on a few places, you know, secluded by the rocks and stuff, you know, and stayed sheltered. But because everything was wet, I had to move to like further and further away from the peak, which was getting me more on the edge of the sides. So it is what it is. It was still fun. I still loved it. The views and stuff were cool. The trip, the climb up was was fun. I mean, I still loved it at the end of the day. The hike was amazing. The views were amazing. I'm not going to lie, when I was at the top though as well, I did get to the peak and I tried to stand on the very tip. It's like my legs were like shaking like jelly and the wind's blowing me and my poncho's going all over the place. It was like, oh! I wanted to get some cool pictures and stuff, but I didn't really have a chance to get any because I was just too scared up there. I wasn't stable enough, you know, to pose or to just, oh, I couldn't do it, no. Fun though. What I'm looking forward to next though, tomorrow, is actually getting out on this kayak. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I might, even if it's only half an hour, depending on the weather. But if it's raining still, I'm going out regardless. But yeah, I'll spend at least half an hour out on the kayak, get some footage and stuff, show you guys what it's like. Give my new boat a proper test out in rougher water. I've literally only had it out in the water for 30 minutes back in England, and then I got kicked off the lake. Because apparently you need a permit. And if you don't have a permit, you can't paddle on the lake. So I was like, okay, let me check out this permit. And it's like £250 a year just to go on a lake and kayak. But it's a public lake, that's the thing that's annoying. So it's like I can't use my kayak on a public lake in England without giving the English government some money. Ridiculous. Come up to Scotland and they're like, yeah, as long as you got your life jacket, take care. Get out there and enjoy yourself. That's how it should be. I guess it's the modern times though, isn't it? The government just looking for any way to tax people. But let's not get into politics. Let's not do that. Let's not do politics and religion. A conversation you can't win. A debate that you can't win. Just leave it as that. The actual gas canister is frozen on the outside. The actual gas canister is frozen on the outside. It's definitely doing its job. It's struggling though now, as you can see. The flame's getting pretty miserable. There's a lot of heat coming off it, don't get me wrong, because it's still an open flame. Put your hands near it, it's nice. When the wind sort of blows this way, it's blowing the heat of the flames towards me. It's just too cold for the gas bottles, that's the problem. It's done me proud on this trip though, like I say, it's keeping me warm. Like the inside of my legs here are totally toasty warm. The only thing that's a bit chilly on me is the back of my back. But this chair has like a mesh on it, so the wind's just like blowing through. And I've not tucked my t-shirt in, so obviously the wind's getting in every now and again. I'm just being too lazy to stand up and tuck it in. Let me have another little go on this. See if it's drinkable. Ooh-wee, still way too hot. Right, I think what I'm going to do is sign out for the night. Just kick back with my hot chocolate while it's still hot, because it's probably going to take 20 minutes to cool down and for me to drink it properly. The gas is almost gone for this fire, so that's going to go out soon. But while it's still lit, I just want to enjoy the heat, enjoy the hot chocolate, just enjoy the ambience and the surroundings and nature and the sounds. And before you know it, the rain will be coming down. That's me in the tent. Bit of chocolate on the side of the tent there. Ooh. Take this jacket off. Get these little bedtime slippers on. Keep the old feet warm. See, they look silly, but they work so well. Let's be fair, no one's out here really watching me, are they, or can see me? Doesn't matter how stupid I look with my little bedtime slippers on. Yeah, nice and chilled in here now, really. Let's see, how much of this? That's just like a nice temperature now. Oh yeah, creamy and delicious. Oh, right. I think it's time for me to say goodnight to everyone. I hope you've enjoyed the adventure so far. Thank you for watching along and coming along with me on this journey. Hope everyone's had an amazing Christmas Eve. Levi, sleep well. Mwah. Daddy loves you, and I hope you wake up and have an amazing Christmas tomorrow. And everybody else, all the followers, all my Rabless Ramblers, everybody out there watching, have an amazing Christmas day tomorrow. And I'll see you in the morning. Good night for now. Sweet dreams and all the rest. Catch you later. I don't want to get up. Merry Christmas, everybody. Rise and shine. Hey, good morning everyone. Like I said, Merry Christmas. Levi, mwah! I hope you're having the most amazing Christmas morning. I've got your little Christmas card I wanted to open. I figured, what better view? So let me open this for you. You know, I do keep these, by the way. The little stories and the cards. I've got them all collected at home. So if you ever want them in the future, I've got them for you. Dun, 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 dun. To an amazing sun, swing into Christmas the right way, the Rabless Ramblers way. To Levi, have an awesome time. Merry Christmas, little man. I hope you have an amazing day and get spoiled rotten. Lots of love from Daddy. I miss you always, little man, and I love you, mwah, with all my heart, more than you could ever know. Alright, all my Rabless Ramblers. Well, what we need to do now, before we start cooking any food or anything, is I want to get this boat blown up and try and get out on this loch. But the only issue is I'm having right now is the wind is really strong, like it's blowing the waves way over to the left. And obviously with this being a pack craft, it's not very heavy. So the wind, when it's too strong, is too strong for the boat, if you know what I mean. But what I'm going to do is get tidied up, probably going to pack up the tent and everything. And then all that's left to do is cook some food, get on the boat if we can, and then get packed up and gone, really. But yeah, I'm going to pack up this tent anyway, so at least we're ahead of ourselves this morning. And I've got one last thing to do, if you know what I mean. So let me get cracking on that, and then we'll come back. Hopefully when I come back, the boat will be blown up, and we'll be getting out on the water. That's the plan. Remember, what's the most important thing to do when you're packing your tent away? Is make sure you close the fly, or the inside bit, sorry. That way, next time you set up your tent, you won't have any bugs getting in there. Just fold it back on itself so we don't get any of that water on the inside. Give it a shake. Fold it up and we're good to go. You're probably thinking that doesn't look very folded up. Doesn't need to be. It's the magic of this tent. You can just stuff it back into its bag, nice and tiny. Quickly just unhook these. Don't need the leaves, we can leave them at home. Leave them in the woods, I mean. Don't need to take them home. And that's it. That's the tent. I'm done. Bob's your uncle. Just got to squeeze it back into the bag. Where there's a will, there's a way. There we go. Obviously when I get home I'm going to need to take this back out, air it out, dry it properly, give it a clean. But that won't take long. Not really. An hour. That's it, we're done. Well, for the tent anyway. Oh, what the heck's that? Oh, there we go. Just got to put these poles away. We're packing this away right now. It's just a bit of a pain to have them all loose like this. I might see if I can squeeze them into the table bag actually. Don't laugh at me when I'm setting this up now. Bear in mind, I've only done it once before. Not really sure what I'm doing. How do we blow this thing up now? Let's have a look. I've got my pump. One thing I don't have, well I did have, is an electric pump. But the batteries ran out before I came out on this trip. And I didn't have a chance to replace them. So, we don't have an electric pump. But what we do have is a manual pump. Might not be the best in the world, but it does the job. Right, I think it's fair to say that that's blowing up now. Just time to get changed and then we'll get in the water. I just need to get this out. Oh, God's sake, not like that. Peace out on my Rabless Ramblers. I'll see you on the other side. A little bit of the video that I had to cut out was me going back to get my life jacket. Totally forgot. The wind's so strong today. But yeah, this is my new boat, everybody. Merry Christmas, all my Rabless Ramblers. Levi, everybody. Mwah. Daddy loves you. Let me flip you around. Oh, it feels so good to be out on the kayak. Christmas Day. Who would have thought I'd be spending Christmas Day out on a lake? Sorry, on a loch. It's so peaceful. There's literally nobody anywhere. Can't hear a sound. My brand new boat, holding up beautifully. Tracking true and straight. Nice and comfy with the seat. The only thing that's a bit weird still to get used to is the floor wobbles. It's not like a firm floor, it's like a fabric floor. Oh, I could just sit here out all day. So let me just say a big thank you to everybody that subscribed this year, everyone that's watched my videos and followed and commented. I appreciate it so much. The channel's been growing more than I ever thought it would, which is really cool. But like I say, my plan wasn't ever to get big on YouTube, but just to record my adventures and give you a glimpse into what I see when I'm out and about. When people say, oh, what do you get up to on the weekends and what do you do in your spare time? This is it. This is how I keep myself occupied. Out in the wild, on the mountain tops, out on the lakes, in the rivers, in the forests. Just enjoying nature. It's free, isn't it? You can't buy this. Everybody's out there Christmas Day right now, opening all your gifts and things. Think of the absolute fortune everybody's spent, when really the most important thing is family, making memories, reminiscing on the good times. Well, this is one good time I'll never forget, that's for sure. It's almost emotional being out here. You know, one thing I did forget to do as well, I forgot to put the skeg underneath the boat, you know, like the little fin to help it go true and straight. Which is funny because I'm sat here, I'm not touching the paddles, I'm literally just still. This boat's so good. It's just perfectly balanced. It actually has storage in the inside on the tubes as well. I'm not using it, but it does have storage. I'm definitely going to have to bring a fishing rod out, aren't I, soon? One of these trips. So maybe not a winter trip, but summertime for sure. Ooh, see that little wobble? Little wobble. Ooh. I'm so glad I got to get the boat out and give it another go. I'm so happy with it. You're always nervous when you make a big purchase because it's nearly £1,000 this boat. And the whole point in spending that much money was to get it super lightweight. And couldn't have asked for more, honestly. And it's got like a, what do you call it? A white water skirt. So it's like a decking on it. And this goes all the way around you here. So all the water and waves and splashes and stuff, they don't go inside the boat. So everything stays dry, which is pretty cool. And like in an emergency, it has like Velcro on it, so you can just like rip it open and get out. Just amazing. One thing I did forget to do though, is put my gloves on. So it's a bit chilly out on the old hands. Anyway, let's keep paddling, shall we? Our last little bit of time out here and then go and get this Christmas dinner on the go. I'm not really sure what the sound is going to be like because I'm not using the microphone right now. I didn't really have anywhere to stick it. So, you know, I'm surprised actually how quick this boat moves. Like, it's crazy. I mean, I know that it's quite smooth, flat water today. There is a breeze. I don't know if you can hear that. Right. Pitter patter underneath the boat. First time I heard that, it freaked me out. I thought it was like a fish or something trying to attack me from underneath. You know, considering I started this whole kayaking thing, absolutely clueless. And it was only just over a year ago. Didn't have a clue what I was doing. All this cheap Chinese crap that I bought. And now look at me. And I'm definitely not a pro by any means, but... And I'm scared of heights. So being on the water it freaks me out, you know, when you look over the edge into the darkness. That's one thing I still do though, I don't really look down, you know, over the sides. Just kind of look forward, look around and stuff, but the water itself is pretty scary. And let's be fair, it's pitch black. Hold up, I think I've just spotted a couple of islands. Let me flip the camera around. So just here ahead of us, looks like a little island. Alright everybody, I think it's time we get back to land. Been out here a good 40 minutes now. I know it won't look like it on camera because there's no point in me showing you the same thing over and over again, but I literally just paddled around the whole place. The only place I didn't go to is right down that side. Woohoo! We did it though. We did it. I'm so proud of myself. We did a mountain climb. We did a kayak trip. A forest camp. We did everything all in one go. What a Christmas special. and then we've got to go and cook some nice food in a minute. Give me the energy I need to set off back on the hike home. I'm actually looking forward to this food now. Starving. Let's just hope it all goes to plan, eh? There we go. Back to camp. Our food's still there on the edge of the water, although the tide's gone down a little bit, so it's not actually fully under the water anymore. It'll still be cold enough though. Here's the bit where you all get to laugh as I try and get out of this dry suit. It's not easy, I tell you. Like, it's my head out, but then it's like, how do you get your arms out? It's so difficult. Because you have like these rubber gaskets, rubber seals on the neck, the arms, and they're so tight. Obviously they have to be tight, but not very flattering trying to get out of it, is it? I suppose if I can't get out of it though, the water can't get in, that's the main thing. Oh, there we go, there's the rubber gasket. It's so tight around my hand, I can't get it out. There we go. Oh, now that one's off. This will be easy. Well, I say that, you know. Easier. There we go. See how small the wrists are? And it has to be like that, but still. Whew. Where's my Christmas hat? Hey, there we go. Right, what we need to do now, slide this off and tuck this hoodie. But as you can see, the good thing is I'm dressed regular underneath. Go from one shoe straight to another shoe. Oh, it feels nice having these on after wearing them hiking boots non-stop over the last couple of days. Oh, it's been a cool trip though, honestly. Really enjoyed it. So not everything went to plan, but nothing ever goes to plan on a camping trip, does it? So there we go. All the fluff on my socks from those slippers. There we go. Another shoe on. Oh, what the hell's happened there? Kind of a knocked that. It's like a quadruple, triple knot. There's loads of knots all over these laces. What's going on? The knot fairy's been up my shoes in the middle of the night. Ah, there we go. One of the best purchases, well, I say I ever made. My mum bought me this, remember, last year. Thank you, Mum. Don't know what I'd do without this. I don't know what I'd do without my mum. Get this little Christmas dinner on the go. We've had enough time out on the water, I've had a play, I've packed everything away now. Let's get this dinner going because I'm starving and I need to eat. And I'm sure that you're all getting ready for your Christmas dinners now, so time for me to have mine as well. And if you're wondering what we're having, it's going to be a Christmas sandwich of sorts. Pre-sliced. What we're going to have is we're going to have some turkey. We're going to have some pork, apple and chestnut stuffing. We're going to have some maple pigs in blankets, some cranberry sauce and some chicken gravy. How's about that? That's what we're having. First things first, we need to cook up some of these pigs in blankets. I don't want to go too crazy. Maybe, I don't know, 2 in each. I'm not really sure how you do a stuffing in a frying pan. Or if it's even possible, to be honest. I'm trying to think if I cut it into like a small square and then flatten it out. That might be alright. What I'm thinking is like a square that size, because it's about the size enough for that bread. Then just squish it down. Move that out of the way. Give myself a bit of space to work with. That's it. Squish this down and make like a little pancake, a stuffing pancake, if that makes sense. Oh, it smells really good, this stuffing, you know, I'm not going to lie. Oh, I'm actually bending my sport because I'm pressing it in so hard. Some tough stuffing. Oh, it says it's got walnuts in it, doesn't it? Maybe it's the peanuts that are making it hard to squash down. Right. Get this in the frying pan. It's going to be a bit of a mess probably, but such is life. Get a little bit more oil in there. That's why we had to save the oil from last night, you see. I wasn't just a madman saving it for nothing. I feel like these sausages cook better with the bacon off of them. Because they look so pale otherwise. And then the last thing we need to do for this little concoction is the turkey. Oh, sorry, roast chicken slices, not turkey this year. My bad. The turkey won't take a couple of minutes. Sorry, the chicken. And then we just need to boil up the gravy. This will all probably start to cool down a bit on the sandwich, but once we put the gravy on top, it'll be fine. I can smell the stuffing smell starting to appear now. Probably looks like I'm putting loads of oil on. It's only a little drop every time. So I just don't want anything to stick. It's all going in the same place though in the end, right? Ah well, what an adventure it's been, eh? Honestly, it's been so much fun. I started off and I was just like, oh, this is not going to go to plan with the wind on the mountain and stuff. We survived it, didn't we? We made it through. Made it to Christmas Day. I hope you like your card too, Levi. I don't know if Spider-Man's your thing right now, but your cousin, Opie Bear, my nephew Opie, he's super into Spider-Man. There's a couple of years between you, so I figured maybe that's what you could be into. I'm trying to go back to like what he was into when he was your age, and it's like a cross between like Paw Patrol, Bluey, and then the Spider-Man, and then all that brain rot stuff. If you're into all that brain rot and Italian, whatever the hell it's called, God help you. I hope you liked all your gifts, Opie Bear, too. I had a deal with my nephew, which was if he practices his maths every day which he has done, fair play to him, I would get him some Minecraft blocks and I let him choose the set he wanted. And obviously he had to choose the set that had 832 pieces. So every time he's seen me over the last couple of months, he's been like, 832 pieces. I'm like, have you been practicing your maths? He's like, yep, every day. So that's what he's going to get, his crazy Minecraft selection. And a pair of Jordans as well. I've always got to get him a pair of limited edition Jordans. He's such a cool little dude. I wish you and Opie got to meet Levi. Well, you did get to meet actually when you was a baby, but you won't remember him. I think Opie vaguely remembers you, but only really vaguely because you were a baby, and it was a long time ago now. But still, even Opie Bear's thinking of you. Alright, we need to get some cranberry sauce or jam on this bread. You said a spork isn't good for everything. There we go. Cranberry's done. I think for the most part, all of this is done, but I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes longer just to make sure. See, I'm not too sure on that stuffing because it's made with real sausage too, so it's kind of like sausage, bacon, sausage, stuffing, apple, walnuts, chicken, gravy, cranberries. Hell of a Christmas sandwich if you ask me. Right, let's get the stuffing on. Oh, we had an escapee. I'm sure there's enough here. I'm not going to miss one little bit. Get some of that bacon in there. It looks like there's little burnt bits in here. It's just the apple. Oh, get my sausages in. Oh, this is going to be one hard sandwich to keep together. Leave them little bits of apple for the birds. Next thing we need to do is the chicken. Oh, that's a thick piece of chicken. I think I'm only going to use half that, half that chicken. Whilst we're waiting on that, Get our gravy granules in. This is one thing I can take home. Right, we need... Oh no, can't do the gravy yet. What am I on about? We've got to wait for the water to boil first. Oh, silly Charlie boy. Oh, now we've got gravy granules all over the show. You'll never believe what I did as well. So, when I was packing all the boat stuff away, I just tapped my pockets. I thought, let me just double check I've got everything in my pockets that I need. It's like, wait a minute, where's the car key? Searching, panicking, like, no, where could it be? Searching everywhere for it. And it was in the tent. So when I was folding away the yellow part of the tent, it had fallen out of my pocket and into the tent, like as I was folding it up. Luckily I found it, so yeah, that could have been way worse. I was just panicking then, like, where is it? It's here. Whew. Oh yeah, that's browning nicely. Let's cut it in half. Oh, missed a bit. There we go. Put a little piece of chicken on the top. Take the pan off. Boil the water. Steaming the floor down there, that pan. There'll be a big dry circle when I lift it up. Right, well, we're just waiting on the gravy now. But the sandwich is looking pretty tasty, I'm not going to lie. What do you think? Like I said, chicken, pigs in blankets with maple, walnut, apple stuffing with sausage, cranberry gravy. What more do you want? Just turn the heat up on that little stove for a minute. Oh, it's going to be sad to leave. You know it always is. The water's gone really calm now as well. There's not even a ripple out there. Crazy. Alright everyone, let's get this gravy done. Alright, let's get a little bit of gravy on here. Don't want too much because it will go all over the place. Trying to keep it in the sandwich. There we go. Christmas is served. Rabless Ramblers. Merry Christmas to you, Levi. Merry Christmas, Mum. Merry Christmas. All my family out there, Barbara, Marco, my brother, my sisters, Opie Bear, everybody. I love you all. Mwah. Merry Christmas 2025. Let's look forward to the next one, eh? That's so good. There's so many flavours in it. I'm going to need this energy though to hike out of here, to be honest. You've seen how much gear I've got to take back. Alright, on my Rabless Ramblers, we're done. No trace, no case, as they say. The only thing I couldn't get into my bag, I tried for the life of me, was my tarp poles. I couldn't even get them back in their own bag. Oof. But anyway, we're done. Time for us to start hiking home. Say goodbye. I don't want to leave. Well, I hope everyone's had fun and enjoyed it as much as I have. Time for us to get moving though, unfortunately. So I'll bring you back probably when I get back to the car and just say goodbye finally. But for now, I'm signing out.